These are way more appropriate than the little baby lizard tires. Right on, so we just got back from getting these mounted. These are gonna be the tires on the Junior Lizard for now. They are an ATV tire. They're, let me see, they're 32 inch. So probably the biggest tire I've put on a little car. It's gonna be super rad. We're just about to the point of getting the front axle completely put back together. The rear axle we put back together. So we're gonna be able to mount these tires tonight and see what it looks like. So we've also got the pedal situation figured out. So we got a gas pedal and the brake pedal all on one assembly that is gonna be able to move inside the car. So right here you can see it's super close to the seat, and then as the kid gets bigger, the seat pedal can pull back and have adjustment that way as well. The seat will move, the pedals will move. Pretty rad. What's up, guys? It's a little hot today, so I got a little trick for the week. And that is, get your towel wet and just throw it on your neck. Take it back to the old Western days, you know? Anyways, we're back on the baby lizard. We've got the tires ready to go on, which we cannot wait to put... Whoa! Almost lost the camera. I was trying to hold it on the stick thing. We can't wait to get these tires on, you guys. Roll this off the table. Flex it out, see what it looks like, see what it's about, put it out in the sun, maybe let it get a tan like the old Adam bought. Everybody thinks that's rusting out, but it's just getting tan like a lizard, yo. So Matt just cut out the rear trunk tubes. Getting those all cleaned up. Those are basically going to follow the links. So we've got the suspension set up at full bump, so we know what everything's gonna be as far as clearances. So we're gonna run a tube up to the bumper, creating the trunk and storage space, also allowing a place to put the gas tank. We're gonna try and tuck it behind the seats and out of the way, that way it's a little more safe for the kids. But man, we're excited to get this off the table, so we're gonna keep trucking, and we'll get back to you soon. So once we cut the tubes and we get them all chipped out and cleaned, we like to spin the edges. It gives a really good spot for the weld to lie, gets all the scale off of there. But then we also got to come over here and use the bender. This bender's bad Billy ass. You basically set what you want your degree to be, lock it in, final check your edging, and let her rip. One of my tricks for bending and lube is just using PAM. It's worked for me for a long time, never had an issue, and always lets my tube release, so. So we're gonna get those two pieces bent up for the rear trunk, and we're gonna get those fitted. That's gonna be super cool because it'll show us where the tank can go and how much trunk space we're gonna have. We all know kids like to have their toys and their tools and all the stuff that comes with it, right? Sippy cups, Hot Wheels, Legos, Blue's Clues, stuffed animals, we know what they like. Anyways, we're gonna try to get this all fabbed up. Cannot wait to get the tires put on this thing. Do you guys think we should paint the chassis bright green? Or what do you think? So now that we've got the tubes both cut and bent, we're gonna get them installed. So check this out. Just took all of our measurements on the chassis where we need the tubes to land. We've got everything ready to just click and tick. Boom, now that we got the rear trunk on, you guys, we got both of them situated, and we like to use true and tested square. So we just basically get it down here, move it over, and match the degree there. And then we've got the back tie-in piece, super short, Just got done cutting it. Let's see how it fits, huh? Basically already measured, made some lines. Gonna drop it right into there, make it sit where we want. I love that. Hit it with the squirt gun. There you have it. We basically got the rear trunk. We might do 1 or 2 tie-ins just to help the shocks, but we're not real sure. It's a light little vehicle, so there's a little bit of testing to be done with it to see how little and light we can make it. We might build the next one without any rear brakes, because it's so light you can stop with your foot. I don't know. We've got the gas tank fitted and we ran into somewhat of an issue. The prefab tabs that were on it off the back just did not work with how we were trying to do it. So we ended up taking the tank, and you can see the tab was back here. Matt can hold it up like that. It was like that, so we ended up just cutting it, and we're gonna move the tab to the bottom end of the tank, allowing us to sneak a tab on the inside here, a couple tabs here, and we'll have the tank mounted. So we're gonna run it next door real quick to one of my good buddies, Jamie, with Close Fab, and he's gonna take that bad boy up with us. Check this out.
That should hold her up.
Yeah. Woo! So we got the new wheels and tires set up. The new tires are super awesome. There's some ATV tires, 32-inch. They're kind of skinny, which fits really well on this car. But we're gonna go ahead and pressure wash these, get them super clean. And they're just steel wheels, so we're gonna end up throw a little bit of paint on there. Freshen them up before we put them on. We really want to see what this thing's gonna look like, you guys. And I'm sure you all can't wait either. Suzuki motor, Suzuki T-case, and Suzuki axles. What do you guys think? Suzuki should hit me up and put these in production, huh? Check this out, you guys. This is going to be epic! See what he does when he gets them on. So right after we got the wheels and tires pressure washed, because they were pretty dirty, had a lot of grime on the inside, the face of the wheel is in great condition, but the paint looks like shit. So this is one of my favorite paints to use on all buggy stuff. Rust-Oleum hammered, I've been using it for years. It's super strong, looks good, easy to touch up. And check these out, gives the new wheels a whole new life. So this is the color, it is hammered gray. This is what it looked like before, and this is what it looks like now. But I'm gonna spray this one real quick to show you guys what I kind of do to do it. It's nothing crazy. Just get a nice base coat around the whole thing. I have a crazy graffiti background. Compressor's super loud, always kicks on at the worst time as well. But I've spray painted a long time, you guys. Super fun. I've done a lot of murals, some here in Salt Lake. I've got a bunch of tags around the shop, you can see. The damn compressor is loud, isn't it? There it goes. But I mean, look at that. They're gonna work great on the Junior's car. Like I said, they'll probably end up upgrading to bead locks eventually. But yeah, these are super cool tires. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do. They're called the Parallax GBCs. So we're excited to see if they're gonna hook up on the rocks and perform like they do on an ATV. They're pretty soft. Not sure if they're sticky or not. We'll have to look that up. What do you got going on over here, Matt?
Just ghetto rigging some mounts. Isolator set up on these rears because if we tack them in without the isolators, the bolt holes won't line up, or at least these ones won't line up. So tack them in with the isolators in, that way everything fits when we get done tacking it up.
So we're gonna go ahead and put that in the back here. We figured the best spot we could find is back and center, easy to fill, kind of distributes the weight and away from the seats. So you can basically see with a little bit of measuring and a little bit of fit in, we've got to put the tank basically where we want to put it. These cars are going to be available as a welded chassis, so you guys will be able to pick this chassis up, watch this video, and build your own junior car for your son, your nephew, your grandkids, whoever it is you want to build something for. I know there's a lot of builders out there watching. The gas tank fits in there almost too good, Matt.
Almost like we made it for it.
Right? Yeah, we put the thing on rubber isolators. That helps with the aluminum tank contacting the steel chassis and running a hole in the damn thing. Super slick, look at that. Ooh-wee! It's a little bigger than the four-wheeler's gas tank that it originally had, I would imagine. So a lot of people are wondering, how far can you drive with these things? Well, if you remember back when you were a boy and you jumped on the old four-wheeler and you got lost for 3 days, you still had gas. Don't even worry about it, just ride it till the wheels fall off. Right, Sage? Fish steer! Here stays! Away from! Alright, let's pick it up and see what it weighs. Yep, she's heavy. Beep, 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 beep. We might actually need to put it on jack stands in order to get the wheels all on, huh? Here we go to watch the chicken float. Oh! Obviously, these are the wrong sides of distance to each other, but this is going to work like no other. Here we come. Cool, looked like a lowrider. Looked like it was on hydraulics, man. As you guys can see, we've basically just got it off the table, put it on some jack stands, and getting ready to roll the tires up on it. Should be pretty bad, eh? Roll her here, bud. Woo! Perfect roll. We don't have all the hardware or the nicest hardware on it yet, but all that can be upgraded just like your guys' build. I tell a lot of people to build these things with what they've got from classified parts lists, from Facebook Marketplace, from your homies that have parts. You can build them however you guys want. You ain't gotta spend and buy brand new stuff for these cars. A lot of people There we have it, you guys. We're gonna pick it and put it on the ground and see what it's finally gonna look like. That's nice to get in and put it in the air a little bit. Oh, look out. Here we go.
Pretty clean. Another surprise.
All the way back.
It's gonna come back up through here and gate 3, the wedge.
This thing's super cool. Can't wait to get it running. Oh, running stuff over. That's fine right there, John.
World's smallest rock crawler.
Coming to you now.
I mean, what this is, bud? Look around, he probably doesn't know.
Oh yeah, Chase came and grabbed the baby, or the Junior Liz. Fits on the flatbed like a glove. They're gonna be down in St. George if anybody wants to catch up to them and check it out. Thanks for letting me build you a badass ride, Chasington. You know, Maddox are gonna love that.